it was the eyes. They didn't blink. I was visiting my grandmother in our small village in the Ashanti region during school holidays. Every evening, the elders would gather around the fire to share stories. I loved those moments, but that year, something was different. Everyone spoke about Maame Adwoa, the old woman who lived at the edge of the forest. They whispered about her, never daring to say much when they noticed I was listening. The few words I caught chilled me: strange disappearances, her garden, and those eyes. One evening, I decided to see Maame Adwoa for myself. I told no one. The path to her house was overgrown, the trees on either side thick and suffocating. Her house was a small, weathered structure, leaning as though it had grown tired over the years. The garden behind it was lush, the plants vibrant in a way that didn't seem natural. I was about to leave when I saw her. She was standing in her garden, her back to me, motionless. Her long, thin arms hung by her sides. Something about the way she stood made me freeze. Slowly, she turned to face me. Her eyes, they didn't blink. They just stared, wide and unblinking, as though they could see straight into my thoughts. I didn't realize I had taken a step back until I felt the rough bark of a tree against my hand. I couldn't look away from her. Her mouth moved, but no sound came out. She raised a hand, gesturing me to come closer. My feet refused to move. My heart pounded in my chest, loud and fast. "I know what you seek," she finally said, her voice a low whisper that carried through the still air. "Come, and I will show you." I turned and ran. I didn't stop until I reached the village square, breathless and shaking. I tried to tell the elders what I had seen, but they dismissed it as a child's imagination. Yet, they wouldn't meet my eyes, and their voices trembled. That night, I couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw her staring back at me. The next day, news spread. A boy from a neighboring village had gone missing. They found his belongings near the edge of Maame Adwoa's garden. I never went near her house again. To this day, the memory of her eyes haunts me, and the villagers continue to whisper about the old woman with the unblinking stare.